Hello everybody. Today we are going to speak on the topic Impact of COVID-19 on Indian Education System. I had read a post on WhatsApp a few days back. It said, earlier we studied through Gurukul system, then through Kulguru system, and now we are learning through Gharkul system. This very aptly summarizes today's situation in the field of education. Due to COVID-19, our entire lifestyle has changed and it has affected all the walks of life. When COVID-19 hit India in February 2020, it was so unexpected and we all were so unprepared for this situation that all our systems collapsed. The SSC board cancelled its geography paper. Schools promoted the students from 1st to 9th standard without conducting exams. Students were elated at this decision. The situation didn't improve in the month of June, when it was time to begin the new academic year. Then began a frantic search to find out ways to continue the teaching-learning process, as the future of lakhs of students from KG to PG was at stake. And as it is said, necessity is the mother of invention. A new mode of teaching was invented, the online mode. But neither the teachers nor the students were prepared for it. Majority of teachers were not techno-savvy. Without any formal training of teaching through online mode, the teachers were pushed into it. All the teachers, through trial and error, mastered the online mode, trying to do their best for the beloved students. Preparing videos, audio podcasts, PPTs, engaging lectures through different platforms like Google Meet, Zoom became the new norm. Students too had to struggle initially to get adapted to this mode of teaching. But compared to the teachers, they were in a better position as they were familiar with the technology. Hard copies of textbooks were replaced by soft copies and physical exams with online submissions and exams. Students from urban areas were able to manage, but students from rural areas had to face many issues like connectivity, network problem, no power supply, no Wi-Fi. The students from poor financial background had the problem of getting a mobile for themselves. Though the situation was grim, some hilarious incidents took place many a times during the online lectures. The teacher would be teaching an important topic seriously, and a 5-year-old son would peep in the camera suddenly and say hi to the students and lighten the atmosphere. Sometimes the mic of a student would be on and the teacher had to count the whistle of his pressure cooker and remind him to go off and turn off the gas. Once, a student who had not completed his homework as usual gave the excuse of having forgotten the notebook at home. The teacher gently reminded him that, "Dear child, you are at home." Now, there were no Monday morning blues, no child suffering from stomachache in the morning. Initially, when the online classes had just begun, there was no fixed timetable, and so the days of the week were labelled as this day, that day, some day, yesterday, today, the next day. All our scientists and doctors are wondering, why are they not able to control corona in spite of best of their efforts? The real reason behind it is that lakhs of students are praying to God that corona should continue and schools should not reopen, as they are having a gala time without schools and exams. Jokes apart, the teaching-learning process continued somehow, but when it was the exam time, it was the real test of our entire education system. The only option was online exam. It was not feasible for the SSC and HSC exams where lakhs of students appear for it. and India does not have the technology to conduct exam on such a huge scale. The aim of education is all around development of personality. So, throughout the year, many extracurricular activities are organized by schools and colleges. Activities like singing, dancing, poetry, etc. were organized online, but no sports activity could be conducted. Lack of physical activity has made the students lethargic and inactive. Though there are many negative impacts, we also find some positive impact on our education system. Due to digital technology, arranging lectures of experts from other schools, colleges, universities became possible, which otherwise would not have been possible. Due to online mode of teaching, students aspiring to get education in foreign universities are able to pursue their dream without having to leave their family and saving a lot of expenditure of living in a foreign country where the cost of living is very high. To conclude, I would say that the education system in India is too severely hit by the pandemic. But hats off to the teachers who accepted the new challenge of digital education, thereby setting an example to their students to never give up and boldly face the challenge of life. Thank you.